All right, welcome back to the Crypto ZX channel. If you're new, please consider subscribing, but you guys know what time it is. We're going to be talking about Jasmy, and I'm going to share my thoughts with you, what's really happening, obviously analyzing the charts, and there is something that I want to talk about regarding Jasmy. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the show. And this, update is dedicated to one of my viewers named Leroy for showing so much support on a day-to-day basis. Your support means the world to me. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. So let's get right into it. So if we're looking at the overall market, guys, I'm sure you guys know at this point a lot of volatility within the space. You're seeing Bitcoin pretty much bouncing back and forth above that 60K support. Right now, we're currently sitting below it, and obviously that is going to impact altcoins. Jasmy down about 5.5% on the daily time frame, and on the weekly time frame, Jasmy is one of the very few coins actually down about 8%, while the majority of the market on the weekly time frame is not looking as bad as you think if you're looking across the market. But let's take a closer look and see what is happening right now. Before I do that, as always, just a quick disclaimer: anything on this channel is not financial advice. Always do your own due diligence and research when you are investing in crypto. So the price of Jasmy is, of course, sitting below 2 cents right now, down 1% in Bitcoin and Ethereum comparative as well. Market cap obviously below $1 billion, and you guys know the importance of that $1 billion market valuation, and we're currently obviously sitting below it. And the 24-hour trading volume is at about 94.9 million. And obviously, we're seeing a little bit of a lag, and I believe there is a lag happening because of one specific thing that not everyone is talking about, and I really thought about that today, and I wanted to kind of mention that in the update. So I'm sure if you guys follow the crypto space, if you are familiar as to what happens on a day-to-day basis, Binance came out and announced that on Monday that it will be converting several delisted tokens to USDC. So the tokens to be converted, including Bitcoin Gold, Bitcoin Standard, pretty much all these coins right here, are going to be converted to USDC. So pretty much a lot of delistings occurring on Binance right now. And there's some coins that, kind of ring a bell if you've been in this space for, quite a while, like BitShares, rings a bell. Bitcoin Gold at one point, Navcoin, shout out to my OGs, Monero, guys, Tribe too. So some of these coins ring a bell if you've been in this space. I'm sure you guys know at one point these coins were being talked about quite a bit, and they just never lived up to the hype. What they promised that they would do just didn't live up to the hype, and that's just a reality. And now Binance is coming in deciding that it will come and delist this. But what a lot of people might not be understanding, and only a few sophisticated investors understand this, and I think that could be a little bit of a negative thing that we could kind of take away from this is this. And you guys know I keep it 100% neutral on this channel, and I keep it 100% straight up. If you like it or not, that's just a reality, because I don't want to give you guys false hope, and you guys know that. You guys can see this for yourself. Binance will move AMB, ARC, BTS, and of course Jasmy. Most importantly, they announced this last year that they're going to be putting it in the innovation zone, and they haven't removed it. They haven't removed it out of the innovation zone. And if you've been following my channel and watching these Jasmy updates, I've been saying that they're still not out of that innovation zone, despite quote unquote massive announcement that a lot of people are excited about. Despite that fact, Binance still has them listed on the innovation zone. And in terms of their website and stuff, as I've said, and I've been quite giving them the criticism that they need to bump up their website, especially with the hype that they have. And believe it or not, they have massive amounts of hype for the project of Jasmy, and they need to do more. I'm not talking about the holders. Holders are doing what they're supposed to be doing, but the team needs to be doing more. Like, it's just the reality. Don't fall for the Twitter posts saying Jasmy doing this, Jasmy doing that. The least they can do in the year of 2024, almost going into 2025, to ramp up the website a little bit. Not everyone speaks Japanese. There's other people that speak different languages, and English is the one that most people like. And obviously you could translate it with Google and see what they're saying, but you need to bump up the website. It looks like 15 years ago website, and that is having a lot of people just talk about how serious are they about the investors that actually believe in their vision. Of course, some good developments coming out, but as I've said, the roadmap has to hit. The roadmap has to hit. If you see even a bit flaw in the roadmap, you are going to see investor confidence decreasing, believe it or not. So as far as the price is concerned, dominance is still, obviously around 56.8%, still quite high. Obviously, we've seen a little bit of a retracement within the dominance, which is good, but, still very close to breaking towards the upside. As I've discussed with you guys, Bitcoin is sitting at $58,000 below the key resistance at 60K. We've been bouncing back and forth above this range for quite some time, but you don't want to see the price breaking below it, because if it does, we could see a retest down to 56,000 support, potentially even down to a 54K if the whales try to come out and shake the weak hands. So that's something obviously we need to keep in mind. But if you're looking at Jasmy right now, like I said, holding at some critical support levels, and we've discussed the importance of this key support, and we're below the psychological price point, which of course is 2 cents, and you're actually below that right now, which you can see. We do have extensive amount of support for Jasmy around this range, but you don't want the support to be not being able to hold. If it does, then a 1.9 cents Jasmy could be in play, and potentially even down to the 1.8 cents. That is a realistic target that could become a reality. And it's only a 10% move towards the downside, and honestly, it could become a reality if this support does not hold. So that's how I'm currently looking at Jasmy right now. Obviously, very high risk, high reward. I know the Jasmy, Moon Boys don't like hearing this, but that's just a reality, and I've been saying that from the beginning. Of course, some good announcements coming out, but they still have a lot to prove. Let me know down below what you guys think. Love each and every one of you guys. Shout out to Leroy, and of course all my viewers. Appreciate you guys. Let me know your personal thoughts down below. We'll see you tomorrow in Crypto ZX, and peace out.